Hey y'all, happy Friday. Happy preparation for your Sabbath. It's the weekend, baby. Anyway, you guys know on Fridays, I like to give you guys something to do that's going to help you prosper in your future or your near future to come, right? And earlier, you guys, I read the short from Galatians, chapter 5, verse 22, basically speaking on, the fruits, right? What kind of fruits do you have, convene for you in your life, right? I mean, because, Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 read as follows. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance, and against such there is no law, right? These days, you guys, the fruits many are receiving, or the majority are receiving, right? Are the fruits of the world, right? Because you're either going to be worldly fit or biblical fit. But for the most part, the majority of the world is, the majority of the people of the world is receiving the fruits of the world, right? Which is, suicidal thoughts, financial hardship, health going down, loneliness, no friends, nobody to love you, no guidance, no mentorship, just no nothing, right? Because why? Because the world is out of order. People are out their places and not following, that straight path, right? As far as the blueprint of the Bible, right? Basic instructions before leaving earth, or biblical instructions before leaving earth, right? It guides you, directs you how to live so you can receive the fruits of the Spirit, like love, peace, long suffering, joy, happiness, goodness, meekness, temperance, right? Those are the fruits of the Spirit, right? And if you allow your spirit to convict you, then you can receive these eternal spirits that does not break you down but lift you up. Because other than that, receiving the worldly fruits will only break you down continuously, right? It will bring you all the way down to the end until it wipe you out, right? Where you're left with nothing, right? Where all your fruits of depression then brought you down, right? Thinking everything, right? Your fruits of suicide, you want to kill yourself because of decisions you made, right? Your fruits of loneliness, nobody want to be around you, you unhappy and by yourself. Your fruits of your breaking down in your health, because you allow all this stress and this worry and living these ways through your flesh allows your health to break down, right? Financial hardship, because you don't apply yourself, being caught up in the fruits of the world. Now you ain't got no job to take care of yourself, so now you're a leech and using people, which is causing you to develop more fruits, like being a thief, a killer and a murderer to get the things you want, right? So you guys, we have to be careful, right? How we're using our flesh to earn, the fruits, right? Because if you're using your flesh to earn, the fruits of the world, then you're going to receive exactly that, the fruits of the world. But if you allow your spirit to be convicted, then you receive the fruits of the Spirit: love, peace, joy, happiness, peace, things of that nature, right? Now, again, I said, because the world is out of order, people I got things twisted. It's upside down. It's the opposite. See, what people think now, right is wrong and wrong is right. So now they taking wrong and making it right. And, by them taking wrong and making it right, it is destroying them, right? It's allowing them to receive fruits of the world, right? Which are, fruits that doesn't do anything but damage your life, and bring you to a man or a woman or perdition, right? Okay. Look. So I wrote some things down, so it can just help you understand, why your life has led you to the point it have led you to. Because remember, you allowed your fleshy desires to take you to this point. You allow your fleshy desires to make decisions for you that cause you these kind of fruits that is breaking you completely down, right? So you don't have to just do anything or say yes to anything or just be the yes man or the yes woman. No, it's okay to say no, and it's okay to be different, right? It's okay to be, the person who's looked as the outcast, because whether you know or not, the outcast is really the one who always winning, because they're unique. They're standing far apart in distance from the commonality of other people and their decisions, because everybody in common is making decisions together, really decisions that cause them to be in the same exact position as one another, right? But you being an outcast and not bowing down, not falling down to it, not being a yes or a yes man, a yes woman, then are able to make the decisions, sound decisions that will allow you to convict your spirit so that you will be produced the spirits of love, peace, joy, happiness, meekness, temperance, all those eternal spirits the Father allows you to have, right? So, I wrote some things down, like I said, right? Be careful. Learn how to say no. Be careful not to just give in to everything. Be careful not to let somebody come manipulate you and deceive you and to get you caught up in fruits that's going to damage you and bring you to a woman of perdition or a man of perdition, right? So I'm going to go through these things, right? I put in the beginning, the world is out of order, right? And everything goes. Again, the world is out of order and everything goes, right? So the first thing I wrote down, don't just do anything. You don't just do anything, right? Be disciplined, right? Have some disciplinary about yourself, right? Don't be the yes woman or yes man. Don't just do anything for anybody, because a man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. So don't just do anything. Learn how to make sound decisions, right? Learn how to allow your spirits to be convicted so you can make sound decisions, right? I have, don't just deal with anything. You don't have to, you got to pick and choose your battles wisely, right? Don't just want to go deal with anything and anybody. Separate yourself from it. Don't be around that. If you know that stuff don't concern you, don't be around it. Don't be nosy trying to follow up and find out what's going on with this life, that life, and everything. Getting caught up where now you just subject yourself to things where you got to be involved in, right? So don't just allow yourself to deal with anything, get caught up in any and everything, okay? I wrote down, you don't have to fit in. You don't have to fit in. Why not be the outcast, right? I don't like to be the common person, right? I like to stand out, right? I like to be known as something different about me, because being different means at least you are thinking. You're not the common person ready to fit in like a bunch of crabs in a bucket, right? So, don't just want to fit in, right? Because of the peer pressure or because of be a groupie or because this person might be popular. You want to be popular with them, right? Don't just have to fit in with everything, right? But stand out, be different, show some uniqueness, right? Show some leadership. Show that, right? I wrote is, don't just give up or give in. Don't just give up and give in. You only fail when you stop trying, right? So don't just give up on everything, but be strong, right? Be in prayer. Ask the Father to lead you and guide you. He will. If you pray to him in spirit and truth, not being a hypocrite, he will lead and help you, right? So don't just give up, right? If you start something, don't just quit it. Try to, just even if you fail, keep going. Because if you fail, it's just experience, right? And the best experience is life experience, right? So don't just give up on or just give in on anything, right? But stand strong, stand your stance, build, stand strong in your walk. Go get what you want, but build a strong foundation to get it, like the rock, like the Father, using his son to get where you want to go. All right. Don't doubt yourself. It is written, don't doubt yourself. When you doubt yourself, then you bring, you don't bring sureness, right? You bring doubtness in your life, right? So you're not sure about something. So don't doubt it. If you do it, then be sure about it. And if you did it wrong, then don't do it again. But don't doubt yourself. You are who you are. We're gonna be who we're gonna be. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. So do what you're gonna do, but do it with faith. Do it in spirit and truth. Okay? So don't go doubt yourself. Don't do it, okay? Because that's written. I'm telling you, don't doubt yourself, because we make these decisions, right? And sometimes we can make decisions at the spur of the moment, or we can make decisions with the complete information. Sometimes we don't, but if you do it, you do it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't let nobody make you feel doubtful. Just learn from your mistakes, repent, and move forward. Do better, because you learn. Because remember, the best experience is life experience, okay? I have, don't just say yes to anything. Again, don't be a yes man or woman or yes woman. Don't just say yes to everything. You got to learn how to say no, because saying no will actually can help you save your life. Because you could be saying yes to things you don't know what you're saying yes to. You're being caught up, trying to just fit in with this person because they're making it look good. So you just want to say yes because they selling you a dream, right? That's not going to do anything but in the long run bring you down, right? To perish, right? So don't just be a yes man or a yes woman. Learn how to say no, okay? Saying no can save your life in some instances, okay? I have stand strong your decisions. Again, just stand strong your decisions. Stand strong your stance, right? If you wrote something down, if you got a goal, if it's something you want to do, stand strong in it. Complete it. Don't get distracted. Focus. Make sure your priorities is together. Don't let people come in your life and throw you off and don't be going to tell people what you want, because as soon as you go tell them, every time you tell somebody your dreams or your wishes or your wants, there's a chance that you're not even going to get there because you didn't already jinx yourself by telling somebody before it's done. So don't, stand strong in your decision. Keep it to yourself. Talk to the Father. Talk to your husband. Talk to your wife. But don't go tell all these outsiders, what you're doing on your decisions and what you're doing, because you won't get there. Remember, you have to, don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. So stand strong in your decisions. Whatever decisions you make, don't go blurt it out and tell everybody, because it won't happen. But stand strong in your decision. Focus. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted and make it a priority. Keep God first and it will happen. Okay? I wrote, of course, I already wrote, say, don't doubt yourself again. It's okay to say, no, I got that. Don't be so willing. Don't just be so willing, right? To sell yourself short. Just be willing to make your body a playground. Just be willing, to let your hip fail. Just be willing to let a man walk all over you. Just be willing to let somebody control you. Just be willing to let your boss just do you in. Just be willing to allow your kids to control you. Don't be willing for everything, but have some type of strength to stand strong. Don't be a weakling, right? Because remember, because a man or woman who stands for nothing fall for anything. Don't be just willing to do anything, but stand strong. Talk to God or get somebody that is strong, that can help you, that can help lead you. Because if you ain't got nobody talk to, no mentor, you can't fall. But in that case, make sure you pray and talk to the Father. But don't just be willing because it's there. Don't be willing because you see it. Don't just be willing to do anything, right? But remember, have some discipline, right? And think about the consequences that follow it. If you just willing to do anything, you should be willing to lose your life and die and everything. You're so willing, but that's all it leads to. All right? Don't be the first to do something, okay? Because this is written. A lot of these things I'm writing, it's written. You guys be amazed that things to talk about be written in the Bible. We just don't take our time to read the Bible to learn that these things are actually written. Because remember, ain't nothing on the earth is new, right? Nothing is new in the sun. Everything you seeing happen has already happened or is going to happen again, okay? So again, don't be the first to do anything. Don't be the first to jump up and be the one to speak or be the one to be known, be the one, to be heard. Don't be the first one to do anything, but sit back and observe and watch before you throw yourself out there. You need to watch and see what it's about. What it's about before you try to be the first one. You don't know, you're just trying to throw yourself out, but listen what somebody else say. Don't be the first to do nothing, but observe first, okay? Stand out of your uniqueness, right? Be different. Don't be common, right? Being common is not being different. We got commonality, right? Everybody got BBLs. Everybody got fake breasts. Everybody got eyelashes that's going to the wall. Just sticking all the way out, just so crazy. Everybody just got the same thing, commonality, right? Everybody is doing the same thing to get the same results. And everybody's receiving the same results from the same things. They all in that little group, and they are not going to advance because why? They all have the same thing, commonality. Ain't nobody different. Everybody want to have the same butt. Everybody want to have the same weave. Everybody want to have the same breasts. Everybody want to have the same eyelashes, right? What is your uniqueness? What stand out about you, right? If I could go to you and just put you with a whole crowd, what makes you that better? No, I want to be able to walk up and be like, oh, that person is different. Who is this? What, man, that person is interesting. Hello, wait a minute. How you do that? But when I see so many comments, I just walk past like, oh my goodness, please, I don't want nobody to talk to me. I don't feel like being bothered. I already know what this entails. So again, just stand in your uniqueness. Be unique, right? Don't get caught up in all this worldly stuff. All right. It said, do what's right, for you will be judged anyway. Do what's right. It don't matter. You're going to be judged anyway, right? Follow your heart. You're going to be judged anyway. No matter what you do or you don't do. If you don't do it, you're going to be judged. If you do it, you're going to be judged. So do it matter. So why not do the right thing so you don't have that guilty conscience on your back? So when you do the right thing, if they judge you, then guess what? You was vigilant. So they ain't got nothing on you. So even if they judge you, can be like, okay, what else? What you want me to back that up? I ain't choking, baby. Okay, whatever I said, I can back up. I'm a woman or man of my word. So, hey, judge me right, but I know I done the right thing. So what you gonna say? Oh, man, she was wrong for doing the right thing? No, that's wickedness, and that's somebody I don't be bothered with anyway, right? So, again, do what's right, for you will be judged anyway. Don't be around here letting people breathe all over your shoulder, make you feel a certain kind of way, right? Make you feel low, make you have low self-esteem, right? Because they're trying to get you to fit in and everything, right? Do what's right. They're trying to get you to follow their ways when they know they wicked, they know they wrong, they know they foul, right? And they already know their life is misery, right? So now they look for company to join their misery, right? So do what's right for you be judged anyway. Do not be a follower, but lead in the right way. Be a leader, all right? Set an example, right? We need more people to set an example. And trust me, we're taking place, we're rising, right? And all those who don't want to rise and sit there and they stump and sit on the dome, then you will do it. You continue to do it because you will be left behind. Because remember, 2/3 of the world is falling. 2/3 of the world is falling. That is more than half. 2/3 is 66.66%, right? You only got 1/3 left, which is 33.33%. Okay, that's only a third of the world. We talking about almost 75%. It's gonna be falling. Well, 66%. Okay, but that's a whole lot. Okay, so do what's right, because you will be judged anyway. You don't want to be judged those 2/3, right? I want to be judged with the 1/3. I want to be standing strong, watching over y'all and ruling y'all, because I want the celestial glory. That's exactly what I'm aiming for. All I'm doing right now is preparing myself to rule y'all in a righteous government. It will happen, okay? All right, you guys. Here you go. Doing everything worldly will make you depressed, sad, lonely, and sick, okay? Again, doing everything worldly will make you depressed, sad, lonely, sickly, no money, everything. All your dreams and hopes becoming dull because you're living for the world instead of living to allow your spirit to convict you, okay? So, for this weekend, you guys, I want you guys to go ahead and work on these things. Work on, on not trying to receive the world using your flesh. But allow your spirit to convict you to receive eternal things, not worldly things, but spiritual things, right? So this weekend, I want you guys to challenge yourself on that. Go ahead and challenge yourself, right? And ask yourself, do you do these things, right? I had wrote down, don't just do anything. Do you just do anything? Again, for this weekend, I want you guys to challenge yourself and ask yourself these questions and work on that, right? Right here, ask yourself, do you just do anything, right? Or ask yourself, right? Do you just deal with anything? Ask yourself, do you just want to fit in, right? Do you just give up or give in, right? Do you doubt yourself, right? Do you just say yes to everything, right? Do you stand strong in your decisions, right? Do you say, are you okay to say no to things? Are you so willing to everything, right? Are you the first one to be heard or being said, to say something, do something, right? Would your uniqueness be coming, do you think that you're doing right, or wrong, because you'll be judged anyway, okay? Again, the world is out of order, and restoration is taking place, but it's us to start, renewing our mind and changing our ways so we can get the world back in order, okay? So for this weekend, I want you guys to work on, doing these things that I just spoke about, right? Challenge yourself and ask yourself, are you this kind of person, right? Are you using your fleshy ways to gain the fruits of the world, right? Or are you allowing your spirit to convict you to receive the spiritual fruits, all right? So this weekend, go ahead, you guys, and learn what type of fruits that you possess in your life. Are they fruits that's going to bring you up or break you down to the lowest denominator where you just down now, right? All right, you guys, happy Friday. Love you guys. Peace.